Caitlin Clark crystallizes where she stands with Trump on Taylor Swift's big announcement. Caitlin Clark, 22-year-old rookie for the Indiana Fever, has been quite the controversial standout of the 2024 season, not only for her athletic achievements, but also for her off-the-court influence on the WNBA at large. Despite this growing fame, or perhaps because of it, Clark has remained largely quiet about her political views throughout her ascension to fame. Naturally, this has left many fans curious about where she stands on the key issues. Thanks to a single social media interaction, all this has now changed. By liking Taylor Swift's Instagram endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris, Clark has officially joined the broader conversation around American politics. It's something many of Clark's fans have been waiting for her to do, though some on the right are sure to gripe about her aligning with Harris over Donald Trump. That said, Clark's boyfriend Luke McCaffrey, Indiana Pacers assistant, had already voiced his opinion earlier in the year by sharing a Harris campaign video to his Instagram story. Now, it seems Clark has followed suit. Caitlin Clark is one of millions to endorse Taylor Swift endorsement. Even setting aside Caitlin Clark's interaction, Taylor Swift's recent Instagram post has created quite a buzz in its own right. Like Clark, Countess Swift fans have been pressuring the pop phenom to make her opinion known. This post marks her first official endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris and her running mate Tim Walz. In her post, Swift urged her millions of followers to research the candidates and make an informed decision on who to vote for. I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country, she wrote, encouraging voters to do the same. Swift also addressed concerns about artificial intelligence after learning that a fake endorsement of Donald Trump, falsely attributed to her, had recently made its way around the internet. It really conjured up my fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation, Swift wrote, leading the pop superstar to clarify her real stance after remaining silent over Trump's use of AI. Swift also took an open swipe at J.D. Vance and his childless cat lady remarks. Clark's Instagram suggests she's on board with Swift announcing her intention to vote for Harris, while praising the vice president's efforts in championing rights for LGBTQIA+ communities, IVF, and women's reproductive freedoms. The potential impact of Caitlin Clark making her political views known. Caitlin Clark's subtle yet impactful endorsement of Taylor Swift's post, and in turn, Kamala Harris, could have ripple effects in both the sports and political arenas. With Swift already commanding a massive following, Clark's support adds an additional layer of credibility and reaches a different demographic: sports fans, particularly those following women's basketball. As a young and influential athlete, Clark's political leanings could resonate strongly with her younger and more impressionable fans. Meanwhile, the broader impact of Swift's endorsement, and its embrace by public figures like Clark, is just as notable. By touching on issues such as online misinformation, women's rights, LGBTQIA+ advocacy, and public figures like Swift and Clark are adding star power behind the Democratic Party candidate that may influence how young voters lean in the upcoming election. Meanwhile, Donald Trump seems perfectly content with the support of Swift's BFF Brittany Mahomes. The wife of Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes stirred up drama in late August 2024 when she began liking MAGA-related posts on Instagram and seemingly doubled down in the face of backlash. Trump reveled in Brittany backing his campaign, but since then, powerhouses like Caitlin Clark and Taylor Swift have come out against him.